Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a Q&A. We are on vacation, spending a little quality time together. And we thought that we would do like another topic video, just kind of asking each other some questions to go deeper into conversation as a couple. So we're not wasting no time. Let's get right into this video.
Let's do this, baby.
Yeah. Nah. Ta-na-na. The Bonnicks on the rise. The Bonnicks stay up on your TV. Turn up the volume and put it in a 3D. Yeah. Gather round, can you see me? Come make we have a good time and be free. Sing it again. The Bonnicks stay up on your TV. Turn up the volume and put it in a 3D. Gather round, can you see me? Come make we have a good time and be free. Me talk about everything where you go on, from personal life to politician. Full enjoyment, that we plan. We have to talk about food as a Jamaican. Yeah. The Bonnicks on the rise. The Bonnicks stay up on your TV. Turn up the volume and put it in a 3D. Gather round, can you see me? But make we have a good time and be free.
Welcome back to another video, guys. So normally we do a Q&A video where we answer questions and comments from the video. But today we're here just chilling. We're going to make this one a bit more interesting. We're going to ask each other 10 questions, trying to get to know each other more better, and you guys will know more about us as well. So before we get into this video, guys, don't forget to like the content and share the Bonnicks content as well. And if you don't subscribe as well, just go ahead, family, and hit that subscribe button and become part of the family.
So as Kim said, we're going to be asking each other 10 questions because sometimes, you know, when you're in a relationship, like things kind of become routine, right?
Yeah.
And just kind of mundane. You're going through everyday life, just kind of going to work, coming home. And you might even say, like, how's your day? Like you say it all the time, like, how's your day?
Yeah, and it's basically, it just always be the same.
Like, I'm
answer,
good.
you know?
It was okay.
Yes.
Yeah, instead of like really asking to find out how was my day.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so we just thought we'd do a Q&A and ask each other some questions to go deeper as a couple. And we are on vacation. And so that's why we're kind of just like relaxed. We were just kind of sitting here holding a vibe and thought we'd go ahead and do the video now.
Yes.
So we'll just jump right into the questions. All right, so you're going to start with question number 1?
Yes, I will start with question
All right.
number 1. So question number 1, on a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of being hurt?
Me?
Yeah. Or you want me to answer first?
You go first.
All right, I will go first, So on a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid am I of being hurt? I would say right there at an 8 or 9, Give it an 8, 9 right there. Because, like, when you think of hurt, most people think sometimes maybe of relationship hurt. You know what I mean? And but you have natural hurt because life come with its ups and downs as well, But
Yeah.
yes, I'm not a person that do well when I am hurt. You have a lot of person, sometimes them hurt and them cope them, but when I'm hurt I don't function well, I don't do well. So yeah, I don't like to, and when I'm hurt I'm very drained, So yeah, I give it a 9 or a 10. No, 8 or a 9 for me.
8 or a 9?
Yes.
I would probably kind of go right there in the middle, like a 5, because I don't necessarily know that I'm afraid of hurt. Like, I've been hurt a lot of times in my life, and I feel like it's a part of life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to live on this earth and not go through some pain, some hurt. But I guess more so for me, like, how am I going to bounce back from it? Like, the time that it's going to take me to bounce back from it, you know?
Yes.
So I think I'm more afraid of the after effects of being hurt than I am of being hurt. You know what I mean?
Yes.
because I feel like we don't really have time to waste, but sometimes, when things knock us down, it's hard to get back up.
Yes.
So if that kind of makes sense.
So what's the next question?
What's something you need to work on to improve in your life?
Oh, I have a lot of things to work on, but
Don't we all?
I said I would start with my presentation. You know what I mean? Like and work on my English as well. Sometimes a lot of time the people are saying that they don't understand. They don't understand me.
Like when you speak patois?
Yeah, you know what I mean. So yes, and as I said, sometimes sometimes I know what I want to say in my head. It's there, but sometimes I struggle to like bring it out to reality. You know what I mean. So
Yeah.
yeah, me need to work on that. As I said, me need to work on my presentation and work on my English as well. So yeah, that is something that I need to work on to improve.
Okay. For me, something I need to improve on in my life, I would probably say, like I'm a person that I need like organization and order in my life in order for my life to flow smoothly. And when I don't have like order and organization, I feel kind of like discombobulated. So in that aspect, I try to control like a lot of situations, you know what I'm saying? To prevent like chaos or failure or you know what I mean? So I try to control like not necessarily other people, but just things that concern me.
Yes.
And so or situations, I just try to, I think I could just, and that's one thing that I really like when I met you, because you're so down to earth and like just laid back and like slow about stuff. And I think sometimes like I need to remind myself of like, even when I met you, that you taught me to slow down and smell the roses. And sometimes I feel like I need to slow down and smell the roses instead of trying to control every aspect of my life,
Cool. So the next one is what is it I love you mean?
What does your I love you mean?
Yes.
So what does it mean when you tell me you love me, baby?
You wanna go first? I answer a lot of them first.
My I love you means that I adore you and I admire you. Like I'm down for you like 4 flat tires. You ever heard that saying?
Yeah, man.
I'm down for you like 4 flat tires, or the country way of saying it. I'm down for you like 4 flat tires.
Yeah.
So that means I got your back. I'm going to defend you. I'm going to stand up for you. I'm going to be there for you. You can rely on me. You have a shoulder if you need it, all of those things that are like all encompassing, because like love is an action verb, it's an action word. So it's a verb and
Yes.
yeah.
So basically you said it all just now, baby, but because my what it means to me that that I want to be there, that you have a shoulder to lean on, you know what I mean? Somebody, that you have somebody that care about you and really love you, you know what I mean? And there for you, you know what I mean? Just a friend, just somebody that is there for you through good and
Just a
bad
friend?
times.
You just want to
What
be
do you
my
mean?
friend? You just want to be my friend?
We are more than a friend.
All right,
already,
I'm gonna need you to clarify.
Come on, man. No, we are everything. We're friends. We are lovers.
We are.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
I know what you mean, but I'm
Yes.
just saying, people
So
gonna come for you in the
that's what I'm
comments, so
saying.
clarify.
That's why is when I. That's
What do you
why I
mean, her
said-
friend?
Yes, that's why. No, that.
But I knew what you meant, because we
That's
are
why I
friends
said
first.
I need to work on my presentation back then. So.
What was that? What is your most toxic trait?
That's the next one.
You go first, because I gotta think about that one.
So my toxic trait is that I don't share my what I would say I don't share what I feel or my feelings like how you do. You know what I mean? I don't share my feelings freely as how you do. You know, like say we have a disagreement as well, you know what I mean? And you know, maybe you wanna talk right away or you wanna talk about it. You know, sometimes I even have to relax, get myself together,
Take time.
take time. Maybe we don't talk about it today, maybe we talk about it tomorrow, you know. Sometimes you wanna talk about it right now. So, you know, I think that's one of my toxic traits, you know. And yeah, I will work on that to share my feelings more freely, you know. Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably one of mine. Like, I'm right now. Like,
yeah. And,
I want to resolve it right now, you know.
yes,
And I have had to learn to allow you that space and time, you know.
yes. So the next one, you moving on. If you could change anything about the way you grow up,
What would it be? If you could change anything about the way you grew up, what you want me to go first? Or you
I
want to
could
go?
go first.
Okay.
You know, I wouldn't really, you know, because I didn't really have a bad life. You know, I can't blame my mom, my parents. You know, they did what they could. They did pretty well. You know what I mean? A lot of people would blame their parents. You know what I mean? But I would if I could change anything, I would read a lot back then, you know what I mean? If I know, like people always said, take up a book and read, take up a book and read. So I would read more often. You know what I mean? If I could change anything, that's what I would love to change. But you know, we are on the track right now, same way. So
Yeah.
yeah.
For me, I would say, to be honest, like, I mean, it's kind of cliche, but I don't know that I would change anything because everything that, you know, has happened has, like, helped to shape me into who I am, you know? I guess one thing I would probably say is I had a lot of fear as a child growing up, you know, because people used to break into our home all the time, and I just didn't think that I would live to be an adult. And so, and I think that kind of shaped some fear into even my adult life, you know. So, I mean, not even so much about how I grew up, but I guess I can kind of look at it like one thing that I regret. And one thing that I wish I had have done differently was when I was in the Navy, I wish I had have stayed in and retired. But, you know, I was young, and that's another story for another time. But I was young, and I ended up getting out. I got out after my time was up, and I wish that I had have stayed and retired. Yeah.
You'll be okay, baby.
It's already okay, but I'm just saying, you know, that's one thing that I wish I had have done differently. But I had a fear, you know, and so I ended up getting out after my time was up. What's the next question?
Who do you admire most in your life and why?
Who do I admire most and why? Well, I mean, I think that's a easy one. That's a given. I would probably have to say my daughter and my mom.
Yes.
My daughter because I can honestly say, like, I've never had any problems with Kamari. She never went through, like, those terrible teenage years where she was rebellious or talked back. Kamari has always kind of been the person where she always tried to do the right thing, you know? And she's worked hard in her life, and she's successful in her life at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was her age, I was a hot ass mess. You know what I mean? Ooh, baby, let me tell you. But I'm proud of her, and so I really admire her. And then my mom, because my mom didn't have a mom growing up. She didn't even have any parents. Her mom died when she was 7, and then her dad left
Yeah.
because he couldn't take care of 3 kids by himself.
Wow.
So, you know, her and her siblings were split up and passed around to other family members.
So she have done come far away.
Yeah, so I think that she did well to not have her mom guide her. You know what I mean?
So for me, I would go with my mom. You know what I mean? The same one. You know what I mean? Because I spend most of my time with my mom. And my mom, I love how she brought me up as well, you know. Yeah, I think she did her best, you know. And I love how she carry herself as a lady as well, too, you know. So yeah, I think I
Yeah.
will go with my mom, you know. Yes.
All right, next question.
So the next one is what is your love
I'm trying to
language?
get close to you, baby.
Yeah. What is your love language? What do you think mine is?
What is your love language? You remember we did like the love language when you were still in Jamaica and I was coming to visit you.
So what
And
do you
I don't
think
even know
mine
if you
is?
remember what they are, but I think yours because you are a millennial. Yeah, you know what that means? Like millennial, Gen X, Gen Z, all of those boomers, and it's like society. I don't know how this came about, but they put you in these blocks based on your age, and so for your age range, you are a millennial, and millennials need to be praised. Like you need to be told, "Dang, you did a good job, babe." Millennials have to be praised
Oh,
for
really?
anything. And
I think
and I
yours.
think you like that. I'm not saying you need it, but I'm saying I think you like it.
Everybody like a
Yeah,
little
like the
sometime.
attention of it.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Not all the time, you know, but everybody like a little sometime. But I think yours is touching, you know, as you just said. I'm trying
I
to
know.
come close to you, baby. You know what I mean?
Yes, even at
So-
night, like yours too. You wrap your feet around mine. I wrap my feet around yours. Yeah, I think mine is touch, physical touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, physical touch.
So, what has been the best phase of your life?
The one I'm living in right now. For real. I mean, like, for real. I feel like, and I mean, I say this all the time, kind of like when I speak about when I went back to school and got my degrees. And I feel like I did the work to kind of create the life that I wanted. And at the end of that, when I finished my degrees and I was looking for another job, and I had just kind of wrote in my journal and prayed to God that 2015 was going to be like a year of new beginnings. And it really was. That's when I met you. And I really can say, like, this has been the best years of my life. Like, I've kind of let go of some things, I guess, like hurt and fears and stuff like that, and kind of conquered those things. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, this has really been the best years of my life.
So I would go for the same thing, you know what I mean? This has really been the best years of my life as well, you know what I mean? As I pray for a lot of accomplishment and I work towards them, and I accomplish a lot of them I don't accomplish as yet, you know what I mean? And the most important thing, I pray for a good wife, you know, and Father God send me an excellent one, you know what I mean? An awesome one. So yeah, baby, I would say this phase,
This period that you're in.
yeah, this is the life, you know. Yes, man. So
All right, so what's the next one? And I'm kind of just reading off of your phone. What does happiness mean to you?
happiness mean everything to me, you know, Katana. You know what I mean?
What you mean everything?
Like my happiness is everything, you know what I mean? You might not be happy every single day, you know what I mean? But when I happy, I feel better, and I know that I do better, you know what I mean? Because sometimes when you're not happy, like your energy drain is like you can't really focus, you can't really cope, you know what I mean? So I would say my happiness is everything, because when I'm happy, you know what I mean?
So
Other
happiness.
other people are more happy, you know. Even though when I'm not happy, I try to make. But when you're happy, it's like you bring, people will get the best of you, if you know what I mean. So that's why I said my happiness is everything, you know,
You feel
because
like-
that's my energy.
You feel like happiness is a feeling, like it can come and go.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I said you're not going to always be happy every day. You know?
For me, happiness is peace.
Yeah, man.
Peace. When I'm at peace, I'm happy. When I have peace, I'm happy. So happiness for me is just one word, is peace.
That is it. Right, so if you could give one piece of advice, what would it be?
Ooh, one piece of advice.
Alright, if me could I give one piece of advice now, what it would be? I would just say, just be yourself and just do the work. You know what I mean? Just put in the work and you will get the result. Be yourself and just work hard, and you will get result. You know what I mean?
One piece of advice I would give is to
Be yourself, stay positive, put in the work, and you will get result.
one thing I would say is in life we have to be vulnerable. And I think that we carry around a lot of hurt, a lot of trauma, stuff from our childhood, stuff from past relationships, and not just romantic relationships, but friendships and family ships and all kinds of things. You know what I mean? And so, but we have to be vulnerable. We have to be vulnerable in order to really, really live. If you're not being vulnerable, that means you are living in fear. Of those things. You're afraid of those things. And so you have to be vulnerable. And that's my piece of advice, because you only get one chance at life. It's not a do-over,
Yeah.
Like, you only get one chance, and even if you live to be 100, it's still not long enough to live like your best life and just do all of the things that you maybe want to do in your life. So, like, now is the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
now.
So now is the time to be
Now
yourself.
is the time.
Stay positive and put in the work, and you will see result, family. So as we say, family, we come to an end of this awesome Q&A.
Those are 10 questions. We kind of like laid back, relaxed, easy going.
Yeah, man. So as I said, family, this is the end of it. We just gotta chill out right about now, me and wifey. So family, don't forget to like the Bonnicks content and drop a comment and share the content. And the most important thing, guys, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe.
Peace out.